No gentleman here, is there?
Yes.
Two dudes. Power to the people, man. All right, I think we're ready. Are we ready? Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Nathaniel Buzelic.
Hello. ¿Cómo estás? What's this? Is this like the naughty section? Like I'm in trouble? This one's better. Oh, I sound more masculine on this one. Okay, what are we doing? Are we going to do questions first or comments, complaints about my behavior? Or...
¿Alguna queja de su comportamiento por ahora? No complaints.
Guapo. Okay, questions.
Should we go with the questions?
Yeah.
They're right there. Empezamos con las preguntas. No funciona. El micro.
Hello.
Hola.
I'm Nathan Maud. I'm French. And,
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Comment ça va?
Tu vas bien et toi?
Enchanté. I don't know any other French.
So I'm very happy to see you again for your second time in Barcelona because last year you left your spirit in Barcelona. So I have a question for you. And is there a character you would prefer to work with?
A character that I would prefer to work with.
Yeah, an actor.
From any TV show or...
About an actor. Someone who wants to...
Oh, like an actor that I would like to work with?
Yeah.
Natalie Portman.
Wow!
Guapa.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah.
¿Con qué actor o actriz le gustaría trabajar? Y dice con Natalie Portman.
Okay, thank you, and I enjoy to be with us in Barcelona.
Thank you for having me. Alright, we got some latecomers. Ay, caramba. Next question, yes.
Hi, Nate.
Hi.
I'm wondering if you're going to be in the next season of The Vampire Diaries.
Not sure. I'm not sure. This is the situation. I just finished shooting another TV show, and I was contracted to that TV show. Unfortunately, that TV show is not going further. Yeah, so that's okay. It's all right. These things happen in life, you know. I don't cry. You don't cry, you know.
Yes. Le ha preguntado a ver si va a continuar en Crónicas Vampíricas. Le ha dicho que su situación ahora mismo es que acaba de grabar una serie, pero esa serie no va a continuar. Pero no os preocupéis, porque no tenéis que llorar, él tampoco llorará.
So, I will say this. There's potential, if they wanted me to come back in some shape or form, to come back, but who knows, the clock is ticking, because maybe somebody else wants to give me another job. But I guess my answer to that question is...
Dice que no lo sabe seguro, dice que puede que haya una oferta por parte de la serie, pero el reloj está pasando.
That I would love to come back, because I am so passionate about continuing to tell the stories, because I know how much the fans love it.
Dice que le encantaría volver porque sabe que la historia vale la pena y que los fans lo vivirían mucho.
Okay, thanks. I love you.
Thank you. If you really knew me, I wonder if you'd still love me though.
Si de verdad le conocieras, no sabe si le querrías tanto.
Skeletons in my closet.
I don't know how to que tiene, bueno, if you want to translate it, I'll say it. In Spanish it sounds a lot worse than in English.
Don't say.
Que tiene calaveras en el armario. Es
Say the skeletons are smiling at least.
Dice que los esqueletos están sonriendo, pero los tienen en el armario pero sonriendo.
Thank you. Next question.
Hi, I'm Elena.
It only looks sexy until you can't get it off.
wondering what is your favorite quote out of all the characters you've played in your life?
Relax, darling. Actually, I just like the darling. My character, that came from me. I made that up. And it comes in a way where I like to insult the boys on the show, so I refer to them as women. Relax, darling. Precious little monkey. So I kind of like that about my character, because it's this little cheekiness that I added and it sort of worked, and they kept using it, and I always try and throw it in whenever I can.
Dice que cuál es la frase que le gusta más del show, y dice que el darling, que lo utiliza mucho. I don't know how they translate it in Spanish.
Darling,
querida,
sweetheart.
O, sí, a lo mejor he dicho querida en español, no lo sé. Pero, es una cosa que él le puso al personaje, que salió de él, y es una cosa que le gusta mucho poner cuando le dejan y cuando puede.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Next question.
Hi, Nate.
Hello.
I'm Antonia and I'm Bulgarian. I'm from Bulgaria and I'm so happy to meet you.
Thank you.
My question is, what is the bravest thing you've ever done, and what is your advice to someone who lacks bravery?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. What? Bravery?
What is the bravest thing you've ever done, and your advice to someone who lacks bravery?
Okay. Oh, who lacks bravery? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think the bravest thing that I feel like I've ever done is to make the conscious choice to be open about what I believe in publicly. I'm a very faith-based person. I will never deny the fact that I believe in God, and I have a relationship with God, and I believe that Jesus did walk on this earth, and everything He taught us was for our own good, and that He was the Son of God. So I will never deny that, and I think that's the bravest thing I've done, because you meet a lot of people that are scared sometimes. Oh, I've got to let you talk. Go.
It's fine.
Okay. I meet some people that are scared sometimes, and it doesn't have to be a religious thing, it doesn't have to be what you believe in, but they're scared to stand up for what's important to them because of fear of judgment from other people.
Vale, dice que lo más valiente. Lo más valiente que ha hecho en su vida ha sido pues salir y decir abiertamente que tiene unas creencias. Él personalmente cree en Dios, cree en Jesús, y dice que a veces hay gente que tiene miedo a decir públicamente lo que piensa y lo que siente por miedo a que le juzguen, y él dice que cree que es valiente porque no ha dudado en abiertamente decir que es religioso, ¿no?
Only me? So, the second part of your question, what advice would I give to someone who lacks bravery? It's a difficult thing, I guess, because I think what I will say is this. There is nothing special about me that I have got that you haven't. We're all the same, right? We've just got to find that place inside of ourselves that allows us to be happy with who we are. And what I've learned from life is that regardless of whether you do this or that, somebody is not going to like you for the same reason that somebody loves you. So you realize that you can't please everybody, and all you have to do is remain true to yourself, regardless of that outcome.
Vale, lo primero que es para el consejo que le da a la gente que a lo mejor le falta valentía es darse cuenta de lo que uno es, de lo que uno siente, y a partir de aquí pues seguir la vida de esta manera, ¿no? Pensar que tú puedes ser de una manera y a la persona siempre habrá alguien a la cual no le gustará la forma en la que eres. Por lo tanto hay que ser consciente de cómo eres tú y vivir así, y por la misma razón que uno te quiere, el otro te odia. Por lo tanto...
So, what do you need to do? If if you want to do something great in life, right? Everything that you do great in life starts from here. Has to start with you. Doesn't start with someone else. So you have to work on yourself and build yourself up before you can go out into the world. And when you're strong enough and people throw things at you, you can deflect them. Yeah, but it has to start with you. But what you have to do is do something every day that brightens your soul. Yeah? And the problem with most people today and why people start to lack bravery is because we start listening to the world and what the world says. And what the world says we should be doing, what the world says we should look like, what the world says is beautiful, what the world says is successful. But everything the world offers is empty. So you've got to start looking beyond that, and you've got to start looking at what actually makes your soul come alive.
Vale. Dice que lo importante es mirarse desde uno mismo, salir, todo lo que decidas tiene que salir de uno mismo, porque estamos acostumbrados a vivir en un mundo en el que el mundo mismo te está diciendo lo que tienes que sentir, lo que es bonito, lo que está bien hecho, lo que no. Por lo tanto, las decisiones que tomes en tu vida siempre tienen que salir desde uno mismo y a partir de aquí, sigue tu vida.
Thank you. Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yes. I'm Iris. Two questions. I know you like 50 seconds to Mars. So do I.
Whoa.
Yes.
Do I know I like what?
50 seconds to Mars.
I go to Mass?
30 seconds to Mars.
Ah, 50 seconds. I've heard 30 seconds.
30, yes.
50 seconds. They're 20 seconds faster than the other guys.
Yes. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song?
Yes.
Do or Die.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Or,
Yes.
or City of Angels.
Yes.
So good because
Yes.
I can relate to that song because I've been in LA and you know, for a long time I hated LA so much because of what it sometimes represents and the falseness that it produces. And I had to really start digging deeper and deeper and deeper to understand and appreciate LA, and I had to look at it a different way. You know, and I go back to this idea of life. Sorry to be so philosophical with you.
Dice que está hablando del grupo 30 segundos, 30 Seconds to Mars?
Yes.
30 Seconds. Y dice que la canción que le gusta más es City of Angels o Do or Die.
Yeah.
Do or Die la primera, después City of Angels, que habla de Los Ángeles. Dice que es una ciudad en la que él cuando empezó a vivir notaba que era como muy falsa y muy difícil, y esa canción, y él piensa que si te metes dentro de la ciudad pues puedes empezar a descubrir cosas.
Now, when I lived in LA, I was saying I didn't like it, I was unhappy, and I looked at it in a negative way. And I was unhappy in the city. And then I realized, and what I realized about life is we so often convince ourselves to look at the bad as opposed to the good. So often in life. Are we all victims of that? Yeah?
Sí, dice que a veces pecamos de mirar siempre lo malo en la vida y no mirar lo bueno, ¿no? ¿A quién le pasa esto? ¿A quién le pasa?
You know, where we always are, life is this, life is that. And you know what, I find it very interesting in the sense that I got to a point where I said I need to start being grateful so I can be happier with less. And it's all in the way you look at things.
Dice que un día se dio cuenta de que tiene que empezar a mostrarse agradecido de tener lo que tiene y tener menos, y ser feliz con menos.
So regardless of what that city does and the fakeness and the falseness, and it's not my world, I have to look at it like, at the same time, that world is giving me an opportunity to do this and be with people that appreciate me and do things that I love to do. So then I look at that LA and I love it. And it's a place where it's like, thank you. As opposed to like, you know?
Básicamente está diciendo que LA es un sitio muy falso, muy difícil, ¿no? Si no eres parte de este mundillo, si te gusta vivir así. Pero dice que gracias también, lo que ha visto es que gracias a Los Ángeles y a todo lo que ello supone, pues ha podido llegar a sitios como estos y conocer a gente tan fantástica, etcétera, etcétera.
Yeah. My second question
yes, of
is
course.
if you know some Spanish song and if you could sing it a bit.
What is that song? Is the Spanish song where it's like, mia tortilla? Oh, if I catch you, oh my God. No, that's not Spanish, is it? What is that? Portuguese. Who's from Portugal here? Okay, I'm just talking to you then. Oh my God, if I catch you. Delicious, delicious. I don't know any Spanish songs. Nah, niente.
You have to learn to the other time.
Okay, I'll let you down, I know.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Hi, Nate.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm glad.
Thank you. I'm glad that you're glad that I'm good.
So first, I wanted to thank you for sharing your faith with all of us, and then I wanted to ask you if you get a lot of criticism from people for being so open about your faith.
So sometimes I actually don't get a lot, and I'll tell you why. This is my theory. I think people are too scared. They're like, if I say something, God might punish me. You know, like God's on my side. So I don't get a lot of criticism.
No, dice que no recibe. Le he pedido a ver si recibe críticas sobre ser abierto sobre su creencia religiosa. Dice que no recibe muchas, porque creo que hay mucha gente que tiene miedo más que nada.
But I will say this: it's a very difficult road to walk, because what people associate with when you say you believe in God is people go, oh, you think you're perfect, you think you're better than me, you think that you have some sort of more a righteous walk in life, and it's really not the case. That's not how I see it.
No, dice que a lo mejor mucha gente que cuando oye que él es religioso o que cree en Dios, se piensan que él lo que está diciendo es que él lo tiene más claro, ¿no? O tiene un camino más bueno, ¿no? Que el resto de gente.
So what my faith actually is a representation to me is me admitting as a person, as a human being, that I am completely flawed, I'm weak, and I honestly cannot do this walk that we call life on my own, and I need something to help me.
Básicamente lo que está diciendo, siendo tan abierto, es que él realmente no es una persona perfecta, que al revés, que tiene todas sus imperfecciones y que a él le ayuda a creer en Dios para caminar el camino de la vida.
And what I found really, really interesting about it is I've been completely honest, I've lived on both sides. I've danced with devils and I've flown with angels.
Dice que realmente en su vida ha hecho de todo. Dice que ha estado en la parte de bailar con demonios y después volar con ángeles.
I've lived in the world and I've followed what the world told me I should do.
Que ha vivido dentro del mundo y ha seguido lo que cree que el mundo le estaba diciendo.
And I've also followed the teachings of the Bible and tried to live that life.
Y también ha seguido las enseñanzas de la Biblia e intentado guiarse por esa vida.
And I can honestly say, without any doubt, that when I walk this road with what I learnt from the teachings of Jesus, life is simpler, life is easier, I feel stronger, I sleep better because I know I'm doing more than just living for myself.
Y dice que cuando camina el camino de las enseñanzas de la Biblia, dice que se siente más fuerte, más seguro y no tan mal cuando estaba consiguiendo al mundo.
And that's so much more important to me because everything else, we spend so much time, when you think about it, in life, just focused on our own goals and what we want, and this is what I need, and I should have this, and I want this, and I want that. And none of those things actually do anything for my soul. And it feels very empty at the end of it, you know. Sometimes you think you want something so bad, and you get it, and then you have a moment of happiness, and then it's on to the next thing, you know? And it's a vicious cycle.
Sí, dice que estamos muy ofuscados, estamos muy ofuscados en lo que creemos que necesitamos, ¿no? Y cuando lo conseguimos realmente es un momento de placer y después vamos a pasar a otra cosa.
So I'm happier to walk this road.
Está mucho más feliz caminando el camino que camina ahora.
Regardless of what people think, you know? Doesn't bother me.
Y no le importa lo que piense la gente.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. We are on live stream right now and we have some questions. Yes.
They're just at home?
Yes.
Hey, hola! Shh! Do not wake up Mama. Shh! What's the question?
Becca B asks, what type of music do you use to listen, and what is your favorite song?
I used to love Mayday Parade. They're an American band, and there's a song called, I think it's called Jamie or Over, and it's just a really cool song about this guy and this girl that kind of fall in love and they just go on this adventure in life, and that's what I used to listen to. Very punk, emo, sort of rocking.
Le gustaba una banda que se llama Mayday Parade.
Yeah.
Que era un poco punk.
Okay.
And the other question,
yes.
Sorry, it's from Karina Wagner from Germany.
Karina Wagner from Germany.
Ich
liebe dich. She's like this one. Oh, she's like, oh, so... Yes, the question.
If you have to organize a theme party for all the cast and crew from the Vampire Diaries, what theme would you choose, and what would you... what would be your costume?
I would be Peter Pan. Everybody else would be pirates and Tinkerbells, but there can only be one Peter Pan. You can be a lost boy. You can be Captain Hook. You know, one Peter Pan. Me. Sorry, take it.
Sería Peter Pan y el resto seríais piratas, niños perdidos, etc.
Yes.
Last question is from Meryl from Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
She asks, have you ever been to Amsterdam? And if you didn't, do you want to go?
I have been to Amsterdam. I love Amsterdam. I think it's a beautiful city. I have some very, very fond memories of Amsterdam, and have some dear friends that I will be back again, I promise, because I love the canals. The canals are so, so beautiful. And I remember one time I was riding my bike, and I have a scar from Amsterdam, so I'll never forget it. Because I was riding my bike and I was racing one of the trams, and my bike got caught in the tram line thing, and I fell over and I cut my knee, and it's a nice little scar here, about maybe so big, where I hurt myself, went straight through my jeans, there's blood everywhere. But I was thinking of getting a tattoo, Amsterdam, and arrow pointing to my scar, so I can always remember, but I don't remember, but yeah.
Dice que le gusta mucho Amsterdam, que sí que ha estado, y dice que me gustan mucho los canales. Un día estaba paseando con bicicleta por allí y se le cayó la bicicleta enganchada en un raíl de un tranvía. Dice que tiene una cicatriz y que siempre ha querido tatuarse Amsterdam con una flecha que hacia la cicatriz.
Sorry. Yes, next question.
How are you?
Good. Hey, can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
So, what's your name again?
Valentine.
Valentine?
Yeah.
Valentine, cool story, you know. So, this is what I love about life, and what I love about sometimes doing a good deed, God rewarding you somehow, you know. This involves you, which is funny because you don't know this. But, last year I did 2 conventions, yeah? We did Brussels and Barcelona. I think I did a convention before this. And I had, I'm a Boston Celtics fan, yeah? I love the Boston Celtics. And I was at this convention, I think it was Germany, and this young girl was very, very sweet. We shared a moment of like, you know, I get your life, you get mine, and she was going through some things, and I wanted to give her something to kind of like go, hey, like here's a gift to remember this experience by, yeah? So I gave her my my Boston Celtics hat. I was like, here, have this, and it was my favorite hat, because I love the Boston Celtics, and I only had one hat. I was like, oh, I'm going to lose my hat. So I was like, oh, well, it doesn't matter, it's just a hat, and you know, it's cool, whatever, such is life. I gave this girl my hat so she could remember me by. The next weekend, which was a few days later, this gentleman somehow gets me a Boston Celtics hat and gives it to me for a gift. And it was the coolest thing, because a week before I'd given something away to make someone happy, and then I get a Boston Celtics hat back the next week. And you were a part of that story, and that was really cool. And it was like, oh, that was a cool moment.
Os lo explico. Mira, me estaba diciendo Una historia sobre lo que es a veces dar y recibir, ¿no? En la vida. Dice que en Alemania estuvo con una chica que estaba pues, en el mismo momento que él, un poquito, y estuvieron hablando sobre las creencias y todo esto. Y dice que como habían compartido ese momento, pues decidió darle una gorra. Él es muy fan de los Boston Celtics y decidió darle una gorra que él tenía mucho aprecio. Se la dio a ella. Y dice que dijo, pues se la voy a dar porque creo que es y justo una semana después llegó este chico, Valentine, y va y le regala una gorra de los Boston Celtics. Así que fue una bonita historia.
Cool. Hey, everyone give him a round of applause for getting me a hat. An aim for a good story. It's very awesome. Okay, what's your question, Valentine?
First of all, I want to congratulate you for your French.
For my French?
Yes.
Ah, bien.
Est-ce qu'on peut faire la question en français?
Oui. Oui. Oh.
Comment est-ce que tu gères tes émotions après une scène difficile?
Ça va être dur, hein?
He said, I understood the other thing. He said if you wanted to answer the question, he's going to say in French.
Okay.
You want me to translate?
In English, please?
Better.
How do you deal with your feelings when you just finish to act an emotional scene?
Good question.